Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Popeye Goose. Thanks for joining for this car duplication video. As you can see on the thumbnail for this video and in the title, I found a new way to go ahead and do this without having to use Lester or the Pacific Standard Heist in case you guys don't want to reset your criminal mastermind. So stay tuned for the video if you want to see my method that I found out today. I don't have luck using the Pac Standard or the Lester setup mission or the continuation to get the car to spawn. I don't know if it's because I'm using the cheap-ass Maze Bank West, but basically requirements for this: you need to have a CEO garage. You need to use either garage number 2 or 3. Do not use garage number 1. You need to have the mechanic workshop. You should be in an invite-only lobby, and you should have garage 2 or 3, whichever one you're using, full of cars. Okay, you need to have some free elegies or fagios in there to go ahead and dupe over. The car right here, like you see my elegy that you want to go ahead and duplicate, make sure it has a custom plate. And then you also need to either use a Deluxo or an oppressor, and they all have to be in the same garage. So I'm using garage 2. Now you see right there, what I did is I just went ahead and just confirmed everything for you. I seem to have better luck by exiting my garage, by going to the office and starting up this glitch. So what you're going to need to do first of all is you're going to need to go ahead and bring up your phone, and you're going to need to do a quick job, and you're going to need to do the Doomsday Heist. Okay, you're going to have to join a random Doomsday Heist. Now what you're looking for is, as soon as you go ahead and click alone and you confirm it, you see in the bottom it says looking for session. As soon as it pops up saying gathering players, like 2 or 4, 3 or 4, you need to go ahead and bring your phone back up, go to quick jobs, go to Doomsday Heist, and just go ahead and select it once, and you'll notice on the bottom right hand corner that looking for job will disappear. Now here's a little tip. I also did a live stream earlier. You can see a bunch of fails, a bunch of troubleshooting, why you're failing, why certain things are happening. But basically, if you get automatically sucked into the lobby, it's because you are the 4th person to go ahead and join that Doomsday job. If you're not, player 2 or 4 or 3 or 4, you will have time to bring up your phone, go to Quick Jobs, Doomsday, and click it to basically cancel that search for that job. Sometimes you will get sucked up into the clouds, and then it'll say, if there's a problem connecting to the session, you'll be on a permanent loading screen. So to avoid that, just go ahead and make sure you understand that if you get sucked into the lobby, you're going to have to start it all over again. But the reason why you're getting sucked in is because you are the 4th person to join that lobby. So after you go ahead and do that, you'll notice that you do not have the option to change your style or to say you cannot do this while on a job. That lets you know that you're glitched out. Also, the second way to prove that you're glitched out is once you drive your Oppressor or Deluxo out of your garage, you'll see that there is no icon for a personal vehicle outside. So you see what I'm showing you right there? That basically is saying that is not really my oppressor. If I try to get on it, it'll kick me off. So what you do now is, after you got that part, you're going to go back into your either your garage number 2 or 3, whichever one you're doing this at, or you can go ahead and, no, I'm sorry. What you need to do is, after you drive the Deluxo or oppressor out and you confirm that there's no icon, you walk back into your second garage or your third garage, wherever you have all these cars and you're starting this glitch from. So once you get into the car, you're going to hit right on control pad. It's going to take you into the mechanic workshop. So you also need a mechanic workshop in your CEO office. All you're going to do here is just change one item on the car, whether it's the plate, the headlights, the exhaust, anything. Just change one thing. Usually the easiest thing and the cheapest thing is to change the color of your plate. Once you go ahead and change the color of your plate, you're going to go ahead and hit B a couple times till you get to this menu right here that pops up saying exit vehicle, exit to ground, exit to garage 2. You're going to exit the vehicle by hitting Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation 2. Now once you do this, you have to go ahead and enter the vehicle again, and as soon as you do it, you need to spam right on the control pad, and you also need to go ahead and hit the A button on Xbox or the X button on PlayStation. So here we go. Open the door. I'm spamming. Do not stop spamming until you hear the tone that basically you're selecting to drive the car out to the garage. You won't see the menu pop up. Just keep spamming right on the control pad and that A button or X button, depending on what console you're on. Now if you get to this point here, you will basically see that 2 cars will spawn in, sometimes on the side of each other, sometimes on top of each other. Now, in most of the other videos you see, this is the point where you would go ahead and try to use that Lester message on your phone to continue your Pac Standard Heist. Or, technically you could also join some random person's Pac Standard Heist or the setup. Okay, you could also do this with a friend if you're having some issues. According to other people, you could have them sitting in a lobby waiting for you to dupe the cars, and then they can send you an invite to their Pac Standard job. But I'm going to show you the best way that you won't go ahead and ruin your criminal mastermind challenge. You don't even need to fuck around with the Lester heist or the Pac Standard heist or any of that. Just know that sometimes when you load in, it might take up to 10 or 15 minutes for Lester to send you that continuation message to join the Pac Standard job. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is, now I'm going to do this my method. I found this out today because the Pac Standard job does not really work for me. You know, I don't know if it's the Maze Bank. You see, I don't even have it on my phone, and I've been in this lobby for about 10 to 15 minutes, or probably about 10 minutes, and he hasn't sent it to me. So what I'm going to go ahead now is I'm going to bring up the phone, I'm going to go back to Quick Jobs, and I'm going to go to Doomsday Heist, and I'm going to go ahead and join it alone. Now this time what you're going to do is you're actually going to let the lobby load up. You want to go into the lobby for this job. The first time you wanted to back out before it even populated. This time you want to make sure that it populates, you get taken into the lobby. Now it's very important that you make sure you back out of this lobby. You do not want the player to start the job. If he starts the job and it shows you in the office, you know, putting on your equipment and getting your guns ready, it's too late. It's not going to work for you. So you need to make sure that you back out at the first second that you can, hit the B button, and back out of that lobby. Now what you're going to notice now is, just like I said, there's no need for the Pac Standard job. You don't have to wait for that Lester message. You don't need a Doomsday Heist continuation. You don't need any kind of heist other than the quick one to go ahead and get you glitched out. You'll notice once you get to this step, if you do everything that I said and you see in this video, and you go ahead after you dupe the cars, you go ahead and start up, join the quick job Doomsday Heist, you are going to notice that you're going to have your car appear out on the street or somewhere near you, and you're going to spawn near the facility of the person that was hosting that Doomsday setup or that heist, okay? So you just got to trust me that this works without having to have the Pac Standard job. You don't have to go ahead and reset your criminal mastermind challenge. What I ended up doing, I was testing this out yesterday for hours and hours after I did my playlist live stream yesterday. And I watched the video and the person didn't really say what heist you needed to have. You just said you needed to go ahead and have a continuation message from Lester to go ahead and spawn into your heist room. That's kind of BS. It has to be the Pac Standard job if you want to go that route. But I basically ended up resetting my criminal mastermind because I ended up doing this. So if you're somebody out there who spent hours and hours and try to coordinate with your friends when you can go ahead and play these heists together so you can get that criminal mastermind challenge, I'm telling you that you do not need to reset your criminal mastermind challenge. You don't need to even fuck with Lester. You don't have to worry about Pac Standard. Nothing. All you need is to bring up your phone, to start the glitch, to go ahead and get yourself glitched out by joining that quick job Doomsday Heist. And again, on the bottom it's going to say searching for lobby or searching for job. The moment you hear that little tone, and then on the bottom it'll start saying populating session, it'll say players 2 of 4, 3 of 4. Again, you want to make sure that you get out of that quickly by bringing up your phone and joining the Doomsday Heist again, that quick job, and then by hitting, accepting it once before you even go to alone and select alone again to confirm, you'll notice that it'll basically cancel that search for that job. So this, I think, is the best way, especially if you have the Maze Bank West, because that seems like that Doomsday Heist message from Lester just does not work. The car does not spawn on the street. You'll see the icon in your garage the whole time. Now, like I said, if you do what I said and you go ahead after you get the cars glitched and 2 of them stacked on top of each other, you just bring up your phone, join that quick Doomsday Heist again, and let it load in so that you load into the lobby, but do not let the guy start the mission. Back out as soon as you can. And once you get to this step, what you're going to go ahead and do is drive that duped car into your garage 2 or garage 3, whichever one you started the heist from, and you're going to notice that it's going to say garage is full, which confirms that it is a duped version of the car. And all you want to do is just go ahead and load it over one of your Elegies, a Faggio, or any car that you do not want, and then that's basically going to be it, guys. So go ahead and try this out. If you have any problems, go ahead and leave me a comment. Again, I think this is the best way to do it. It seems to be more accurate as far as working. It seems to be more reliable. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any problems, just go ahead and leave a comment. I can go ahead and help you, walk through this. But again, I found this today after failing so many times trying to get that friggin' car to spawn on the street by starting up the Pacific Standard, and it didn't work for me. So hope this works for you guys. Thanks again for watching.